Hello, trade pros, and welcome to episode 4 of What Institutions Don't Want You to Know. This is Sarah from Trade Pro Academy, and before we get started, let's play that intro. So today we're going to talk about top tied orders. So what is a top tied order? It's order flow where option contracts and shares are directly connected. Now, why is this information important? Well, because it tells us how directionally biased flow is. It reveals the full order. And there aren't many programs that do that. I believe the only one is Trade Alert. So this entire series is all about Trade Alert functionality. It is the program of choice for institutions. It's not widely used by retail. And with that being said, it is worth learning if you want to trade like the institutions do. So without further ado, let's get back to top tied orders. So in order to view these orders, we'll type in / tied. So here are all the top tied orders executed today. And we can see that the top one is 10,000 FXI July 9th expiry 48 calls for 25 cents a contract. And this is directly connected to 260,000 shares of when FXI was trading at $46.95 per share. And this was executed at 1:06 p.m. Eastern. So why is this important? Well, a program like Flow Algo, for example, may take this information and it's only going to show you the 10,000 calls. It's not going to show you the 260,000 shares. Now, maybe delayed 20 minutes later, we will see large equity block for 260,000 shares of FXI, but we won't see how they are directly connected. Now, this is also important because it does have an effect on an option contract's Greeks. As we know, shares have a delta of 1, and options can have anywhere from 1, which is in the money, to as little as 0, really. So with this call in particular is out of the money, so it's going to be less than 50% delta. And then these shares would have a delta of 1. So that's why it's important, because it's really telling us if things are delta hedged. So why don't we go deeper into some of this top tied flow? Why don't we click here on VIPs? So we're seeing 4,000 November $18 strike puts bought for $2.40 a contract. And this is connected to 136,000 shares that were bought. So right away, we know that this is probably a delta hedged order. If we were to times this 4,000 contracts times 100, which is, we know each option contract acts like 100 shares. This would be 400,000 shares. And then we would look at this delta. So in order to view the delta value, we'll click on option detail. And we will see that the delta is 35%. So with that being said, we would multiply 4,000, which is the number of contracts, by 35 times 100. Why don't we do that together? Times 0.35. And we would get 140,000 shares. And here we have 136,000 shares. So as you can see, this is pretty dead on. It's very close. And we know that this is a delta hedged order. And this is important to see the full order once again, because on a program like Flow Go, we may just see the 4,000 puts bought. So that's why knowing how to view top tied orders is important. And there's one other way. Let's say I go to BABA, type in any ticker you want, and / for more. Then we'll go to number 6, top tied option trades. And here are all the top tied option trades for the day on BABA. So we have 2,100 BABA, Jan 2022 expiry, 220 put for $18.90 per contract. And this is directly connected to 90,300 shares. So that's why this is important. And you want to be able to have all of this visibility if you are a serious option trader. Now, I hope you liked this episode. Please hit that like and subscribe button for next week's episode. It's going to be another exciting one. And we'll see you all next week. Take care, everyone.